Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. Today's video is a review for Fear State Omega. I will say maybe slight spoilers for the Fear State event. If you haven't read, this issue culminates and really wraps up the Fear State arc. So if you haven't read that, maybe you want to go back and check that out. This book is written by James Tynion IV with art by Guillem March, Ryan Benjamin, Christian Duce, and Riccardo Federici. So as Gotham's fear state comes to a close, a new day dawns on the city, one without Batman. But the Dark Knight's absence does not mean the city is without heroes. Join James Tynion IV as they bring Fear State to its conclusion and introduce a new status quo that will reverberate through the DCU for years to come. This book is our end book to the Fear State event. If you guys remember, we reviewed here Fear State Alpha that was setting up everything that was going on. So after the events of Fear State, we see the police trying to transport Dr. Crane to the new prison because Arkham has burnt down. Arkham is there no longer, so there is a new prison for these type of inmates. I love the tone of the book. It's very somber. Like after a big event, after a big war, after a big battle, there are remnants. The city's hurt, and you can kind of tell in everyone's expression. There's a lot of there's still a lot of resentment and just unease about everything that happened. So this book kind of recaps the trip. We do see that the escort gets ambushed by the Scarecrow gang that's trying to rescue Dr. Crane, as you can see here. But we do see that Batman eventually picks up the trail and is the one that is kind of now charged with taking the Scarecrow to the final destination. So I think I normally find it a little jarring when we have a book with different artists, because this is more of a little quick. It's not really an anthology, but it's more a live looking at different spots of Gotham, which is how they used the different artists. I think this really encapsulates the event very well. It definitely sets up a lot of cool, really interesting threads. And this is one of the last books, if not the last book, that James Tynion will be doing at DC for Batman for a little while, or at least for the long run, for the foreseeable future, as we know. So I recommend this book for anyone that read the whole. If you're a completionist of the Fear State or the comic book event, I definitely recommend this. I think it's a nice end cap. If you haven't read Fear State, you're not gonna know what's going on here. Even with that, they really focus on the future as opposed to revisiting everything that just happened. But I also recommend Fear State. I just read it this week in preparation for this, for reading this issue. And I quite enjoyed it. But let me know what you thought about this book. Let me know if you read Fear State, what you thought. Let me know if you like James Tynion's run overall. I think after coming in after Tom King, I feel that was pretty big shoes to fill, but I think Tynion slipped right in. And I'm very much looking forward to what they do in the future, as well as what Joshua Williamson will be bringing to the Batman book. So thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. We have more comic reviews, more movie reviews. We have a lot of really good stuff coming to the channel. So hit the bell. Check us out when we go live. Check out our Patreon. Link is in the description. And thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.